And welcome back. And this morning here on Morning Live, focusing on, of course, the IEB results and, of course, coastal schools opening. But let's stay with the IEB results. And we cross now to our reporter, Tumelo Machogo, who is in Uplands in White River in Mpumalanga. And no doubt there to find out exactly how they fared as a school. Always, look forward to looking at some of these results because some of the best schools, among the best schools, is Uplands in White River. So, Tumelo, good morning to you. Who do you have with you this morning?
Well, good morning, Sakina. Once again, Uplands has obtained 100% pass rate at the school, and also 95% of the matriculants here, they have obtained a bachelor entrance, meaning they will be able to enter university without any problems. And also about 80% of them have received three distinction up until 8 distinction. With me here I have Luke, who have received 8 distinction. Luke, just talk to us about the preparation for the exam and getting all those 8 distinction. First of all, how do you feel right now?
Ecstatic, obviously. I couldn't be happier with my marks, and yeah, obviously when the hard work pays off, it feels good.
But what was the preparation? What did you guys do differently to make sure that you received this 8 distinction that you have received?
With lockdown and everything, it was quite easy to slack off for some students, but you just had to stay dedicated, work hard every single day, and from there it comes easily, to be honest.
And obviously, with lockdown and also with COVID-19, you guys have been impacted by this for 2 years now, but you managed to do that. What motivated you to study when other students would lack off or slack down?
I feel like just knowing that I have my own capabilities with all these blessings I've been blessed with, it's difficult to remember your goals in a situation like that when you're purely motivated by yourself and you have to push yourself. But I feel like it definitely is something that's attainable if you just stick to the plan, remember your goals, and remember what you're here for.
And are you going to university this year, and what are you going to study, and where are you going to study?
I'm going to study BSc Mathematical Statistics at the University of Pretoria.
Fantastic. Let's quickly speak to Hannah also. Hannah did very, very well. Hannah, just talk to us about the preparation for the exams, and also how many distinctions have you received?
I received 7 distinctions. I'm really thankful and humbled to say that. I just worked hard. It's really important for time management and finding a balance between studying and spending time with your friends, and just realizing you're not the only one going through all of this. Everyone is going through the same thing, and supporting each other is the most important thing.
But how has the COVID and also the lockdown impacted on your studies? Because obviously this has been for 2 years, you guys from grade 11, and also how has that affected your marks? Do you think it had an impact in your results?
I think it actually had a positive impact. Staying home in grade 11 forced me to reevaluate my goals, like Luke said, and I actually enjoyed self-studying, except when we got to Matric, we had a week lockdown, and I didn't enjoy that. Online school is a lot harder than I expected. I prefer being on campus with the teachers, with my peers. But overall, I'm very happy, and everything turned out much better than I could have expected.
And where are you going this year? Where are you going to study, and what are you going to study?
I'm going to study psychology at the South African College of Applied Psychology in Pretoria, and I'm only starting in June, but I'm very excited.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Hannah. Let's speak to the principal, because the principal, sometimes they don't get recognition because they're the one actually making sure that these learners study very, very hard. Mr. Allen, thank you so much for joining us. Just talk to us. I know you're very new here at the school, but just talk to us about how do you feel about the learners once again receiving 100% at this school?
We are extremely proud of our learners, and the fact that for 2 years they've been working in difficult circumstances, and I think they've really shown that they've got the grit and determination to pull off exceptional results. And so as a school, we're just really, really proud of what they've achieved.
But what is the secret? Because every year we come to the school, and the school produces 100%. The kids distinction, a lot of distinctions. What is the secret that you guys are doing differently than other schools?
I think for us, it's the dedication of the staff, and also we must acknowledge the commitment of the children. The staff provide the extra time, the staff provide the extra lessons, the staff keep the children motivated, but the children also really put in the time and effort. And I think that combination allows us to continue to get really good results.
And also talk to us about COVID-19. Obviously, that had a huge impact in. Do you think if we didn't have this pandemic, the student could have done better than this? Because we know one of the students had to write while she had the COVID, and she received 7 distinction. She had to isolate herself when she was doing exams. But what do you think COVID did to maybe did had an impact in the results?
I think it will always have an impact. I think a lot of students have learned how to study on their own. I think they've also learned how to get through difficult times. And I think those are life lessons. Those are skills that they're going to take away from school with them into the future when they go into university, when they go into the workplace. They're going to have that grit and determination to pull through despite what adversity they may be suffering at the moment.
Thank you so much. That was Mr. Alan Lang. He's the principal here at Uplands College, one of the best schools actually here in White River, producing 100% year after year, Sakina.
Well, fabulous, fabulous achievements there, Tumelo, and congratulations to the learners that you spoke to there, and of course also to the schools. Our reporter Tumelo Machogo reporting to us. He is at Uplands in White River in Mpumalanga.